Autumn in Parley's Canyon, 15 minutes east of Salt Lake City. The trees are putting on a show, yellow and gold, tan and apricot. The evergreen pines stand tall and straight, awaiting the winter snow.
All right, water time.
Utah's in a lockdown, protection from the coronavirus, so all the movie theaters are closed except for the drive-in theaters. I'm excited to go to the drive-in. Drive-ins were the only theaters I knew until I was in high school. It's been over a year since we've seen a movie outside our home.
Hello. Which movie would you like?
Tenant, please?
Alright, just the two of you?
Yes. Yeah.
$20.
Okay.
Theater 1 and your radio station is 95.9. It's just this theater straight ahead. If you'd like to go into the snack bar and to use the restroom, we would ask that you wear a mask. Alright, and have fun.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was a bit worried we were going to get stuck high center.
Oh my gosh. It's scraping the bottom.
It is.
I think that we're good in here.
This is right here.
Oh my goodness.
my
That's what I'm
God.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
As they broadcast the movie soundtrack,
Okay, I've got the FM station dialed in to 95.9. And when they've got a hatchback like that, they back in. Oh, that's fun too. You just lay there in a sleeping bag. A short hike behind us to the snack bar. Theater 2, Theater 3, 4, and back to 1. Still light in the sky with the sun setting over the Great Salt Lake. A Ford pickup commercial seems appropriate. We enjoyed the Redwood Drive In so much we came back the next night. A day trip north of Salt Lake City, we stopped at Brigham, a lovely manicured downtown nestled against the mountains. We parked in front of a cafe with palm trees on the sign. What's an idleberry? Idleberry pie? We went inside the Idle Isle Cafe to find out. It turned out to be a blend of Marion berries and blueberries. The restaurant appeared to be prospering in the pandemic during its 100th year anniversary as built in 1921. We bought a dish of homemade custard and a slice of idleberry pie and headed up to Logan to have some lunch up there. In Logan, we enjoyed an excellent sandwich on homemade bread and found out we were only 23 miles from Idaho. The buckskin tan hills, the smell of hay, and the blue sky welcomed us to Franklin, Idaho. We stopped at the one and only produce stand. Franklin was established in 1860 as the first non-native settlement in Idaho. This town of about 1.3 square miles has around 830 inhabitants. During our visit, we saw about 5 of them, 3 of whom were taking care of this produce stand. It only took a few minutes to drive through the town, check out the downtown area. It's a genuine farming town. Only a few minutes from the downtown, we saw some very impressive farms. The mountains behind this cattle ranch looked like they were painted against the blue sky. The farms looked modern and well run, successful businesses. It was the first time we ever saw a little subdivision of mini houses. Turned out to be houses for the calves. A couple of roadside homes are built into the farmland. I assume they're the successful farm owners. I've seen these central pivot farm irrigation systems from the air, but I had no idea how long they really were until I drove along it. Each of the wheels is powered by an electric motor. The sprinklers hang from one long pipe that's attached to a water source at one end. This immense arm rolls slowly over the farmland, watering the crops. Here finally is the pivot end. These barns are right across the street. We had to stop and look at the Idaho hills behind. Next door, we stop and see the ruins of bygone days. This is quite a neighborhood. The old and the new. It's afternoon now. We want to get back to Salt Lake before dark.